New chair? Who dis? Hello? First of all, someone said, is this a unicorn chair? Is that a thing? Unicorns are not part of my aesthetic, but they could be. Now, don't freak out. I know it's different. I know it's a change. Change is scary. But let's all be nice to the new chair. If you're not crazy about it, or, let's be nice. Let it introduce itself. Wait. There's his little face. Oh, God. My camera's never going to be back to where I needed it to be. It's a little Minecraft chair. Wait. Look at the back. My headphones. My headphones. Minecraft. I kind of wish the whole thing was green. In my opinion, I think it would have been cool. But also, this dress doesn't fit me. Hello, everybody! I kind of like the green. I kind of wish this was all green or this was like white like the other one. Black is pretty harsh in my setup, but I love this color a lot. Oh, it's doing like a weird thing on the camera. Why does my camera suck? Ethan! I need to get him over to get my new camera set up. I don't know if he'll be able to fix that. Hold on. I don't even actually need headphones. Actually, I found a playlist of music. We're just going to vibe out and we're going to have a chatty stream. I was going to do a soft crust, but I kind of just don't feel like building today. I just wanted to talk today mostly. Ari the Ginger Witch, thank you for gifting a sub. Thank you for gifting. Zubria, thank you for 13 months. Been a while since I've been here. How's everyone been? How have you all been? Answer the person. C. Bales, thank you for 19 months. Louise, thank you for the 4 months. And, that's caught up. Zubria? Am I saying it anywhere close? Either of the two. Thank you for gifting 5 subs. Appreciate you guys gifting. Honestly, I'm kind of blown away where we are with the subs right now. Holy crap. Thank you, everybody, for subscribing and gifting. If you can't do either, do not ever worry. Do not fret. Do not stress. Appreciate you being here, first and foremost. Oh my God, the goal was almost correct today. I need to make that be fixed. Lexi, thank you for the Prime. Appreciate you using your Prime on me when I know you have a lot of options on Twitch. Yeah, I didn't feel like building, so we're just going to do a chatting stream. And I also made a decision today about Soft Crust that it is going to be a stream-only series, because 3 times I watched through me editing a Soft Crust into a video where it's like not a whole ton of talking and mostly building. What I decided about it is that I got bored, and I tabbed out of my own video. That is not a good sign. I tabbed out because I was like, I'll just listen. I don't really need to be watching. And immediately I was like, that's not the kind of video I want to put out, although it is kind of a vibe. Oh, I'm torn again. But that's what the streams are good for. I like doing it as a stream because it's long period of vibing. I don't really want to put out a 10-minute vibe video. I want to be excited like I am about my Risk video, which is going to come out 2 days. I don't want to rush uploading the very few things I have. I'm going to do some editing, not tonight. Tomorrow and Wednesday when I don't do my stream. I don't know what the stream plan tomorrow is going to be. Maybe tomorrow is, tomorrow can be building on empires because we are going to build a big tree. Net Grace, thank you for subbing for a year. Thank you. Maybe we work on maybe we build the tree. I gotta put my foot down on myself and say we build it. If we start it, we finish it. Why does this? Oh, I see what I did. Do you ever like hook your necklace, but you actually miss the loop and go around the whole thing and then it slides all the way down? Anyone know what I'm talking about? There's the clasp. So we have boulder freckles. These ones are fresh. I did just do them. Oh my God, it's stuck now. I'm trapped. I'm trapped inside my necklace. Okay, here we go. The necklace is from Urban Outfitters. Churro Rico, thank you for subscribing. Oh, I got it. Okay. I usually do this in the mirror, so I just don't have, I can do it without a mirror, but I'd rather just succeed on the first try. Oh, Oh, that's so much better. I like very short chain, little choker kind of necklace. I don't wear the most jewelry. I like little simple things. My ring. I just realized it's not here. Scrumptious Badonkadonk, thank you for the $5. Sol Squad reunion win. Listen, I tried to get everybody together for Among Us, and it was really hard, and we also, just those boys and me wasn't enough, so after getting everyone ready for that, I was going to need to fill the rest of the lobby, but it was so hard to schedule. Hopefully soon! Maybe Will meet me the next time I go to the UK, although I think he's far away from where I stay, unfortunately, is the problem. Hello. You should get a gnome sign. You know what I feel like I do need in my room? Some kind of mushroom? How have I had mushrooms in my aesthetic for so long now? And yet there's not a single one in my house outside of the little mushroom pillow I only recently even got. I need a mushroom pillow. Like pillow, like that sun one. Okay. Or a mushroom lamp. You know what I've seen a lot of on Tumblr is mushroom night lights, like the wall plug-in lights. Those were cool. They looked sick too. I don't think I'd be able to find it. I'm wary of buying things that are advertised on Tumblr. You don't get advertisements they do not shove ads down your throat on that platform. The one thing they ever did correct. And when they do, they're just, they're really, really easy. Scroll past them. But, they don't happen all that often. So you almost don't even realize that you're skipping the few that you get. But I have bought things from Tumblr ads, and they were not good. Although some of them were. They advertised me some really cute aesthetic things. Tumblr? Do we do the stream that I said, buying the first 5 ads on TikTok, but instead do it on Tumblr because TikTok ads suck and they just keep sending the same one back to back half the time? And mushroom quilt. The only thing is I don't have much red in my room, and I don't want to, that's like the brightest pops of red are these lights. I wouldn't want a red one. Maybe I could do a pinkish, what color is this to you, actually? It's kind of orangey. Pink. Red. What do you call that? Coral. Yeah, that color. That would be cute in a mushroom pillow with little white spots. I should make this because I kind of want to buy a sewing machine, and that could be a good practice. I want to just remember how to do a simple, I don't know even what they're called, but a straight line stitch. So if I ever needed to alter clothes, this is the reason. If I could have taken this dress in just a little bit at the sides, I don't want to pay someone else to do it. But if I had a sewing machine, I could totally do that. And I know how to make a pillow, so I could totally make this myself if I wanted. What if we sold these? Okay, whoa. Wait. Maybe I will pay somebody else to make it. That would be cool. What am I looking for in my... Here. Coral for sure. I saw Jack type a message and I didn't want to lose it. And I was like, what did he say? Yeah, okay, it's coral. That's a nice color. That's a good one. They did good on that one. Hello! Where do you get your fashion inspo? 2 people specifically come to mind. One way more than the other, but 2 that I love the content from, whether it be Instagram posts or videos. Emma Chamberlain, genuinely, really like her YouTube videos lately. And Best.Dressed on Instagram, Ashley. That's where 100% of my inspiration for the style of clothes I look for and outfits I'd want to make come from her. Hers are way more better. Hers are just way better. I do a little bit more of a PG version and a comfy, oversized kind of version. She's my favorite. And Ashley, is the person who made this necklace and sold it on that store that I bought it from. This was her designed necklace. And I loved it so much. Now I'm into... Oh my god, put it away. Why? I like pearls now, a little bit. I like the little heart in pearls. I think it's cute. Pearls kind of give me grandma vibes, and I love those. We're going to the South UK. Bold of you to know. Bold of you to assume I know where I'm going. Where was I? Brighton. There. I don't know where that is on the map. I'm not good at geography of other countries. I do know my own, though. I took the test of pointing out all 50 states and where they are. At least I can do that, because there are people that can't. And you know what? Fair enough. I don't blame you. Me from UK also not knowing where that is. Okay, good. I know it's like an hour away from London. Don't know which direction. Don't know at all where, but that is where I will be going. That is where I will be staying for the most part when I am there. That's where most of my friends live nearby. I'm so excited to go back, and I have a little planned setup for where I'm going to stream from, and I'm real excited to check it out when I get there. I wish, God, imagine if you could have 2 apartments, one here and one in the UK. Oh my God, to have money. The things I would do. The countries I'd have apartments in, just teeny ones, that's what I would do. My dream isn't even homes. I'm not even dreaming that big. I should probably dream for one home here, but now if I could just have a bunch of teeny shoebox apartments, but in a bunch of different countries, yo, that'd be cool. But also, if I didn't have to pay for the travel to each one. I forgot about that part. And you know what? The prices of apartments in Brighton are not that bad either. Better than here. And don't ask why I know that. I have said that there were a couple times where I was like, I'm leaving. I don't like it here anymore. I'm going. And I looked up what it would take to move for a year. Because, people study abroad for a year at a time and then come back. Why not live? I'm scared of driving there. I'm also scared of driving there and getting used to it and then coming back here and driving and being on the wrong side of the road here. But is it, gonna be muscle memory kind of secondhand? Because I could not drive. I didn't drive for a month. And I came back and I was just as good of a driver as I was before. So I figure it's just something your brain does for you, remembers. Can I remember 2, though? 2 ways of driving. Why is American housing prices so crappy for not much? Now, that isn't something you can say for the entirety of the United States. It definitely varies big time between states. Housing in LA, very expensive, but really, really nice. The things that you can get for $2 million. Jesus. Really nice houses. But with that same $2 million, if you went to Texas, the mansion you could have, the absolute Goliath of a home. Whereas in LA, the $2 million might be a 5-bedroom house. Maybe 6. Maybe a spare room. And maybe a pool. However, you're in LA, which is pretty dope in my opinion. I don't really want to live in Texas, but do very much want to go visit. Housing in New Jersey is also very expensive. Everywhere else in the middle, honestly not bad. But those are the places no one wants to live all that much. Oh boy, Austin, Texas is becoming a streamer hotspot. Not I'd say A, because there are too many now, because there's a bunch of people in Vegas. Depends on which group we're referring to. There's so many all over the place in different niches of YouTube content and streamer content and stuff. Always going to be one in LA. There used to be one in Seattle. I don't know how many people are still up there. Austin, Texas. Honestly, Dallas also is a separate one. Vegas is becoming a big one. Florida. And then always, of course, the people who do not live in this country. Brighton is, I'd say, the UK kind of hotspot. Pretty much. Oh, dude, I do want to go to Canada. New York isn't that funny that New York being one of the, most popular cities in this country? I Actually, it isn't funny. It's not and has not ever been a hotspot for streamers or YouTubers to live. And I think that's because, partly, probably because it is expensive for nothing. At least if you're paying $2,000 in rent in LA, you get a decent apartment. It's still expensive, but a $2,000 apartment in New York is nothing. It's just, you probably could put your arms out and touch both walls of your entire square footage. So I'm not surprised maybe that never became a big hotspot for people, even though it's a very popular city. Best Dressed went and lived there and still lives there. I'm so curious because she doesn't upload on YouTube anymore, where what her apartment is looking like, because I loved her designing of her different apartments that she lived in. $4,000 a second. This is why we ain't living in New York. This is what happens. See, I can go a real long time without doing it, and then somebody has to say either rats, bonk, or $4,000 a second. And then I just get going. And then I can't stop. Utter Chaos, thank you for 23 months. Thank you for subscribing. I really appreciate it. Dude, yesterday was our 2-year anniversary. I need to figure out when I actually made my Twitch channel, though. Because it's only the 2-year anniversary of me being a partner and, an actual streamer here. Why'd you change the hair? Oh, chair. I was like, cuz. Microsoft was so kind to send this to me, because it's a Minecraft chair. I wish his little face was up here, but I get why he's down here. But because I'm small, the chair's also down here, so you can't see his face. I feel like Harley Quinn now when I'm talking. Microsoft has been so generous in not only sending me this chair, but also the newest Surface and a case of coffee, cans of cold brew that I have in my fridge. Should we crack one? Is that a horrible idea? Do we want to do it anyway? Do we want to be chaotic? And then I'll come back and bump the music because I forgot I was going to turn that on, but it's only been 20 minutes. We're going to do a just chatting stream today. We are not playing any games. I didn't say that in a while. At least, I don't think. I think we're just going to sit and chat for a couple hours because honestly, that just sounds like a good time. I had so much fun just talking last night. After the stream, and the other time that we did, when I came live a second time, that stream was so much fun. How long was that? Was that 3 hours of just nonstop, or was it less? Dude, it's a Minecraft chair. What did I say I was going to go get? The coffee and make a big mistake. Yeah, we're going to do that. We're going to make a big mistake, but together. Except you're not making it, you're watching me make it. Okay, I'm going to be gone for longer than I meant to, but I wanted to come back and let you know that. Here, please do appreciate the chair. I'm going to pour this into a can. Let me get you the ASMR crack, though. I'm going to pour it in a can and put creamer in it, because you know what? Cold brew, just straight, is not my absolute favorite. Too much. Don't judge me. Everyone always judges me for the amount of creamer I put in my coffee. Now that's looking nice. Should I put ice? I don't have ice. I don't have ice. I don't have an ice maker or an ice tray at all. I just realized. But I haven't ever needed any. All right. I left you alone with a chair for a little while. How do we feel? Do we like them? Do we think they're neat? Did we have a good conversation with them? Or were they rude? Were you rude? You better be nice to the new chair. Okay. They don't have any friends yet. They're new here. Synovia, thank you for 3 months. Is my heat on? Yes, thank God. I'm so cold. You know what I bought that was advertised on TikTok, but I did not buy the ones that were advertised on TikTok. Stole the idea of finding different ones. Was fleece-lined leggings that look like sheer leggings. Not leggings, tights. Like fully thick fleece-lined, but look like black sheer tights. I bought 3 different colors. These are going to be so perfect for the UK. I bought them all on Amazon. So we're going to... I honestly trust the quality better than what would have come from TikTok. Honestly, probably would have been from the same place. Let me see when they're arriving, because I'm so excited. Those are going to let me be able to keep wearing my cute little skirt outfits and dresses, but I won't have to freeze to death. But you know I would have done that if I had to, because I grew up on the East Coast, and that didn't stop me in Catholic school from wearing my teeny little uniform skirt and my knee-high socks and just had to be exposed, or just plain tights. We did have the option of pants. I didn't like them, so I always wore the skirt, and I went through the entire winter on the East Coast with my bony little knees. I was so skinny in high school. I was the teeniest twig. Didn't hit puberty yet, probably, is the reason. And my little bony knees were always exposed every winter. And I survived. I survived, but apparently if you leave a place for like, I don't know how many years, they're all arriving. Oh no, 2 are arriving today. 1's arriving tomorrow. I bought a nude one. I don't know how I'm going to feel about that, because I don't like nude tights, like skin tone tights. I don't know why. They never look right to me. They never look like their skin. They always are like kind of a shade off, and then it just looks weird, in my opinion. I don't know. And they're shiny, and I feel weird about my legs in plain tights, like skin tone tights. I don't know why, but I tried buying the fleece ones to see. Might be worth it anyways, because warm. Cannot trust skin tone tights. I don't think anyone can. They're always just all over the place. Sometimes they're like too light for me as like being a fair person. But there's so many skin tones, and the tights just ain't never gonna hit them right. Excited about the sheer looking black ones though. I wear skin color tights to hide the bruise. Oh my goodness. Actually, I haven't whacked myself. Oh yeah, I did. I did while building this chair. I bruise so easy. That's a new development in my life too. So should I have probably brought that up to the doctor? Yeah, I will have to do that. It doesn't seem like an immediate concern though. Should it be? Ooh, let's put on music. You know, this is not my favorite flavor of coffee. Tell me if this is too quiet, too loud. When am I going to the UK? I haven't said yet, and I don't know why, because you're gonna find out next week. I'm going next week. I have so many things to plan. That means it's soon, Autumn said. And I don't know exactly when I'm coming back, but we're going to keep streaming while I'm there. I'm going to have a little place for doing that at. I also have tons of friends if I need a different setup. Yeah, I'm going to be there next week. Yay! And I got my cat sitter till... When I get her till the end of the month, because I think that's... I don't know the exact day, but it will be at the end of the month. I'll come back. Ryan, I actually saw your tweet and I was like, shoot, I said that really wrong. I got it. I do want to know when I made my Twitch account. I do. Because, yes, this is our 2-year anniversary of being a partner and 2 years of being like full-time streaming on this platform. But the account itself, I did used to stream years and years ago, like every blue moon, a Pokemon card opening or something. Why did you leave this so late to tell us? I don't know. I wasn't trying to keep when I was leaving a secret. Well, I did only actually buy the ticket. I didn't know exactly when I was leaving till not too long ago. I knew roughly, but not the day. I don't like this. I'd rather go make another, like, hot cup of coffee. Did she miss it again? Oh, no, wait. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna go back. 2012. June 5th, 2012. June 5th is gonna be my 10-year anniversary of having made my account. Do I think that's worth celebrating necessarily if I didn't use it for 8 of those years, really? We'll celebrate 15 years on YouTube, though, because that account was used from the moment it was created to be a part of the community and to get me where I am now. That is very exciting to me. When I made my Twitch account, I mean, it didn't really have anything to do with me getting here. That was just when I started 2 years ago, which was yesterday, and that was worth celebrating. I turn 10 next month. We are so old. I'm YouTube older. 15 years in May? March? I just checked. March. I knew it was an M. March. 15 years on. You're old. Ah! My best I've started playing. I am old. I'm old in many ways. It's gonna be so sad when she, Don't start that with me. Don't you start that on me. Somebody already did. Who? Oh, they said it about shrub because they Googled how long shrubs live for, and it said like 2 years. And they were like, it's gonna be sad when she. Pearls makes sense. I said it was like it's a very grandma aesthetic. Dude. Did the volume of the music sound good? Because I didn't actually check when I asked. I asked and didn't look for the answer. Whoops. Good. Okay, good. Do you have any roommates in LA? Not at the moment. Nope, it is just me and my cat. I don't know where she is. She was watching me build this chair. It was all very exciting. Dang, what is happening today? What's going on? What's happening? She asked and never looked for the answer? That's never happened. Am I being sassed? Remember not to spam the chat with the same question over and over and over and over again. I can't acknowledge all the ones that I decide not to answer or skip. So just ask it and we move on. Your room is so cool. Thank you. I don't like this song because that like key on the piano is hurting me. We're gonna skip this one. Ooh, yeah. It's jazzy and I like that. What was I gonna say? My room. I think I'm done with it. Other than the rug mishap, and I may just straight up not fix it. I may just leave it. It is a foot too small. It could have used a half a foot on each side more. It should have been a 5x7 instead of 4x6. This feels really loud to me. But I might just leave it because I don't really care. Also, the chair would be rolling over it all the time if it was any wider. But as a pianist, that high key was annoying. I'm even here on this one kind of like, you on thin ice so far. Is it a little loud? It feels a little loud to me. All right. Did you get your neon sign? Was it there last stream? Yes, but in the sign's defense, it's a lot harder to see when we're in this mode. So that's probably why you missed it. If you were watching last night, we were mostly in this mode. Dude, I can't wait to show off. I'm probably not going to do just a room tour. I will do an entire apartment tour when it's done, but I do have a lot of time before it will be done. There's a lot of backup in furniture still, and I'm waiting. Oh, and I'm waiting for hug! An apology hug? What are you apologizing for? Thank you. I like the sign. I was going to have it say hello, but I'm actually kind of really glad I got it to say my name. I like that. I think that is neat. I think it's cool. What's your fit today? It's this big garbage bag looking leather dress that is too big on me, but I have been dying to make an outfit with it and make it work. But honestly, it is very much like a sack on me. And I don't know how to make it not look like a sack. But that's like kind of the silhouette it's going for, is bag shape. I just don't know if it's my personal favorite. Personally. How'd your door come out? I have one more coat I gotta put on it. It's just gonna be days between me doing it and it happening from the last coat. I really thought 2 was gonna do it, but then I peeled the tape off because I had to get the door open to get this chair. So I had to, after the second coat, take all the tape down. And honestly, I don't think I need to put it up to do the third coat. I don't think I need to get all the way to the edge for the third coat. I also don't care if it's not perfect, but when I peeled the tape, some of the paint came off. Because I know I didn't do it 100% the way that a painter would have done it correctly, but I didn't paint the wall. I just painted my door. You know what? Peeling the tape off the trim of the door peeled the paint that was underneath it that I didn't do. That's not supposed to happen. I know why my tape or my paint peeled off the green. I just have to get the edges again because a few of them kind of peeled off with the tape. The tape itself ripped the whole chunk of paint that was underneath it on the white trim of the door that was painted before. Didn't they originally paint your door shut? Yeah, so I guess I shouldn't have had much, I shouldn't have had very high expectations for that. But I did not expect all of it to rip off from the tape. The tape is not strong tape. It's bad paint. It's painting tape. It isn't supposed to do that. You have an ace ring? Nope, because... Where is my ring, though? Oh. It's in the pocket of wherever I put my sweatpants when I changed, which I hope was not the laundry. I'm gonna be right back. You would not believe how many times that has happened. It has gone through the wash and the dryer. And it still survives. But no, I don't wear an ace ring because I just don't feel the need to advertise it on my finger as a ring. It isn't something I feel the need to do. I don't really, people who know, people who don't, I don't really want them to know. I don't really care for it to be a statement. Especially with the bane of my existence being most people don't know what it means and then just immediately making assumptions. And if I could just skip that part, I will. The ring is a survivor. This thing is built good. It's built strong. It's gone through many... I thought the dryer would be the thing that did it in. Actually, no, the wash. I've gotten it wet before. That's not usually a problem. Although I don't know why the dryer would be a problem then. It's tough. The chair's cute to match the room, but I'm going to miss the pink one. I still have it. I don't know what to do with it. It doesn't fit anywhere in my house, like for me to just keep it as an extra chair or something. And I'm not going to throw it away, but I don't know what to do with it. Anyone in LA need a chair? It's gross, because I had it for... Was it only a year? When did I get that chair? 2 years? More? More than that. It is... You cannot sell a chair on Depop. If you think I'm paying the shipping on that thing, absolutely not. And no giveaway. You guys think I'm shipping this chair to anyone? You're wrong. You're dead wrong. I could always give it away to, donate it to, Goodwill. But absolutely not is this thing getting... I'm paying for shipping on that thing. It is gross, though. It has stains just from clothes. Honestly, some of my clothes stained other clothes. Probably find a charitable company that will come pick it up. Yeah, if they can pick it up, that'd be even better, because I can't fit that in my car either. But I just can't keep it. Oh my god, I got Cosmo Wanda chairs. Oh my god! I do wish this was white, though. What can I do? I don't want to alter it too much, because I do love it. I love this green. The black's just so dark. How's my outfit gonna pop when it's also black? Which is every outfit. I could sell it on Facebook. I've sold plenty of things on Facebook before, but I kind of got wary of doing that because some guy was asking me about one of the things I was selling, and he was like, what's it made of? Like the material. And I told him, and he was like, I'll be honest, I didn't care. I just wanted to shoot my shot or something. I forget how he worded it. It was like a older man. And then I was like, yeah, no, I don't want to do that anymore. I never want to sell on Facebook ever again. Don't do that. Don't do that. You try and talk to ladies. That's not where you're going to do that. Do it anywhere else. Not anywhere else. Do it in appropriate settings. Not on Facebook Marketplace. I'm trying to sell. I'm trying to make money here. Not the place to pursue someone who absolutely was not wanting any of that. No respect for shooting the shot on that one. None. Absolutely zero. Negative, actually. Negative respect. But I can totally try to sell this chair, and if it happens again, block them. Why Facebook? Because what's the alternative for selling furniture? Craigslist? That sounds like more of that happening. That one scares me more. Facebook, at least, you have a little paper trail back to their profile and their workplaces and their family members. So it's a little safer in case anything went like horribly wrong. You have that layer of this has years of this person that I can just like do a little background check. OfferUp? Ooh, I've never used that. Is that one also safe? I hate having people come to my address though. I haven't sold anything since I left my old apartment because while I had both places, I could at least sell from one and then I was living here. But I don't want them to come to this house. What if someone buys something just to come to my home and then they have my address? Usually I'll meet them in my car somewhere, but I can't do that with this chair, so I will probably figure that out. Why is your username on Spotify? Like, why is there an account with my username? Because it's me. What? I actually don't even know what my username on Spotify is. What is it? Because I have a playlist that I link. Shubble. Yeah, because it's me. Do you know someone with a truck? Nope. Nope, I don't. I think I could get it down the stairs to be able to get it outside. And then I'll just roll it down the street and have them meet me there. And then they'll never know which house is mine. Who knows? I'll figure it out. Don't worry about it. I am a fully capable adult. We'll figure it out. Just leave it on the side of the road. The chair deserves better than that. I've left stuff on the side of the road even though you're not supposed to. But it deserves better than the side of the road treatment. It's not that gross. Actually, it might be. It's old. It is old, actually. I am ashamed of the stains from... I've spilled coffee in it. There are coffee stains all over it because I've spilt it all over my lap. Esme, thank you for the 100 bits. I really appreciate it. Thank you for sending biddies. You're an old, capable adult. All right, these old jokes are going to hurt me one day, though. So, you watch it. I can make them. My friend was genuinely shocked when I said I don't meet people on Facebook Marketplace alone. I told him, sorry, I'm not a 6-foot-tall white male. Yeah, I won't. I have certain criteria that if I'm selling something to somebody, I will not let them know exactly where I live. So whatever I'm selling, I have to be able to meet them, or I have to be moving out of that place immediately. So I've sold an entire couch and stuff like that. But, or I'll meet them for, like, in my car, somewhere, public. These are things you gotta do to be safe sometimes. Dude. MCC 19 as a Vines compilation? Oh, which team was I on for 19? Is that the last one? Shoot, what are some of the funny moments from that one? There's always so many. India, bring it in for a hug! Thank you! I only call my sister old because she deserves it. Oh boy. That's rough, buddy. I'm getting anxiety thinking about selling anything. This is why I opened a P.O. box only so that I could have a return address for Depop, because I did have my address originally. That's an old one that I don't live at. Nobody has this one. Nobody's gotten their hands on this one yet. But I did open a P.O. box so that I could put a return address. But please and thank you, don't send anything to it. If you ever did buy something on Depop and then have the P.O. box address, don't send it anything, because I won't get it. I'm flat out, it is only this big. It is for letters and, well, not for anything. I'm never going to go there to check, because there should never be a return. Every once in a while, I think I can call them and check. But it's just for the return address. So far, all my shipping things have made it to their destination, so nothing's come back. So, just an FYI. Have you ever played Overwatch? I get rid of my Overwatch chair. And now the people don't know. They don't know how absolutely big of a fan of that game I am and how good I am at it. I had a diva chair. But you know what? I don't play it anymore. So this is a better representation of what I play lately, which is mostly Minecraft. Do I have a merch store? I do, but there's nothing on it yet. We're going to have a launch in the spring of more stuff. Cracked on the sticks. Well, I'm not using a controller. That's a phrase for controllers, right? You need an Overwatch knick-knack. Yeah, do I have one? I have all the pop figures, the original group. And then like a handful more. I put Oricorio back there. Got BMO. Got Gigi. Totoro. I don't have any Overwatch stuff. Well, I don't really need. I'm not trying to have more stuff. Honestly, I'm trying to get rid of stuff. Like I collect so many just little things like pins and from all the different Pokemon collectors boxes I've opened. They give you pins and little figurines and stuff. And I just have too many just little pieces of junk floating around everywhere. What happened? How far must I scroll? I don't see it. Oh, you needed a hug. I don't know which one I should read. Dude, you can have a hug anytime you want one. Oh. You sent the Christmas card. That's why I can call them to check. It fits only letters, and India's the only one that knows where to send that letter to. Just wanted to make sure that everyone in the chat. You poke me in the mod chat about stuff like that if you ever want to, or I forgot about it. Who did you main? I mained... Oh, well, so many different ones. I started out as Tracer for many, many, many years. And then Pharah for a little bit. I did Soldier for a little bit. Junkrat for a while. Junkrat's just so fun. Bot Wong Nut. Thank you for the 5 gifted subs. I really appreciate it. Thank you so, so much. Thank you, thank you. Dude, something's wrong with my P.O. box too, because my key only half the time even works, and I have to like really pry that thing open. It is a very old post office, and all the little P.O. boxes are freaking ancient. They're so cool looking though. I think they're so cute. It's my favorite place to go, actually. Aesthetic-wise, it's actually the post office, because the ceiling has... I don't even know how you describe a ceiling like this. They don't make them like this anymore. It's got like a... not really beams, but... almost like trim like a wall in a big grid, and inside each square is like, it's painted, and it's so beautiful, and the ceilings are so high, and the floor tile is beautiful because it's so freaking old, and all of the little P.O. boxes are like made of copper, little metal doors, and they're like engraved of different little patterns. Bro, it's so cute. We don't have so many old buildings out here, especially even in this country at all, because how old can things even really be? But where I live, there's not like a ton of really old places. There are a couple of old buildings, like maybe 80, 90 years old. There was one place I looked at that was 100 years old, but it wasn't even, they updated it and it was modern, so it didn't matter. But the post office, man, it's awesome in there. I wish it had like a little cafe so I had an excuse to sit there, but they don't, and there's no reason to go sit at the post office. Even do you believe you were born homosexual? No, because I'm not gay. Bro, the kinds of ways that people ask about if I'm LGBT sometimes, it just, it does give me a good laugh because it's funny. The freckles are outstanding. Thank you for the 200 bits. Appreciate it. The monk, thank you for subscribing for 6 months. I'm phrasing it like that from now on. I mean, if I was, I would have been born that way. So you get like valid question. It's just funny. Oh man. Good laugh. Good laugh. Well, it is a tag. What's a tag? If you mean LGBT, that does not mean I'm gay. But that is usually what people assume, and they come in and they ask, are you gay? Up top, you know, there are some questions that we touched on it only so briefly yesterday, but just PSA to anyone who's ever a viewer in any person's chat on any stream, don't ask like that. If they're specifically tagged as LGBT, feel free to ask them about, like, hey, what you know, where a letter. Otherwise, don't ask, honestly, or make it a big deal. Don't ask about relationships. That should be a no-brainer, but some people need to be told it's never going to be appropriate, no matter how many years go by, for any streamer ever. Don't do it. And don't ask questions about other people to just try and get information on them in somebody else's stream. Those are like the 3 big boys that people don't think before they ask. It's inappropriate. It's not a good place for you, any of those. It's not the nicest thing to do to a streamer. Also, don't blow the news of any celebrity death in their chat, ever. Never, ever, no death at all in the chat. Don't announce it to them to find out how they react to it. That's weird. That one became really appropriate yesterday, and also personal deaths and just things that would be potentially triggering. But definitely don't announce a sudden celebrity death that just got like circulated on Twitter because everyone just found out. Don't put it in a stream chat ever. Never, ever, never, never, ever, 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 ever. Not cool. It all should be common sense, but you know what? Some people are young. They're still developing it. Their common sense, but shouldn't have to be said because, you know, but does need to be said. And hopefully we all learned today not to ask any of those things. It's just no-brainer. Chat etiquette. There is an etiquette to it. And, you know, if you're new to being on stream, maybe you don't know that, but when you're talking to anybody that you do not personally know, all of those questions are inappropriate. Just a little bit. We came here to have good vibes. That's why I put music on. And these things got drone footage playing of other countries that you don't get to watch. This playlist is a vibe. It's jazzy lo-fi. If you wouldn't say it to a stranger, don't say it in chat. Yep. But also, I know lots of streamers will talk about certain areas of their personal life that they are comfortable doing, but those ones are generally don't say any of that to any streamer. You can't hear the music? Oh, it is. This one's a little bit quiet. You like jazz? I do. I do a lot. I like jazz music. I really like soul music. I really like the combination of both. I have a whole separate playlist on Spotify for that kind of music for me. It's such a good vibe. If you ever, like, just to feel calm and at peace, lo-fi is great, but I really love those two genres and any, like, combination of the two. God, it's such a good vibe. I just went on to YouTube and Googled lo-fi hip-hop, chill lo-fi hip-hop, non-copyright, because we don't want to get DMCA'd here. We're not trying to push those buttons at all. I would consider making it public. I'll just be honest, it's not the longest. I don't have the most knowledge, but all of the time whenever I find music in that kind of genre, I just add it to the playlist. It's usually when I'm listening to stations off of one song in particular, and it'll take me all over the place. When it's more substantial, absolutely. It's just pretty weak right now. And I want it to have at least a little bit more to get you started on, like, at least an hour's worth of music, even at least 30 minutes. I don't think it's even that long. It might be, actually. Let me look at it real quick. It's also not just those two genres, but also it's kind of running with a particular vibe specifically. I titled it because I had my old vibes playlist, current vibes playlist, and I have a different vibe, is what it's called. 45 minutes of music. All right, when I get to an hour, I'll make it public. I have been... I stumble over my words too much because my brain is already a few words ahead by accident. Oops. My new playlist, that is the one that I have been only updating lately, is my, what did I call it? Only for the coolest kids playlist. That's where I've been dumping everything I'm listening to lately. I kind of abandoned current vibes. Probably going to dump the whole thing into old vibes and then delete current vibes because only for the coolest kids is the current vibe right now. So I gotta do that. I think I might be ready to stop paying for Apple Music. This is a big deal for me. If you don't know why I'm so attached to Apple Music and my iTunes account and my music that I have on there, is because it has been transferred since my very first iPod when I was 8 years old, all the way up until this phone's iTunes. So all of it is still in there, and I was so not willing to give it up. But I think I'm ready, because I used to switch back and forth between listening to Spotify radios, my Spotify playlist, and occasionally my iTunes on shuffle, because I love coming back to some of that music. Oh man, now I'm kind of in the mood for doing that. Shoot, I can't delete it yet. It's got so much different stuff that I listen to from when I was 8 years old till now, all in one big giant shuffle that I can turn on. I just haven't been doing that in a good few months. I've been solely on new music on Spotify, but maybe I'm not ready. But then I'm paying $10 a month. Do I have to do that to keep my playlist of music? I heard they were turning Apple Music into iTunes, so if I don't pay for it, am I losing that? I don't know. I thought Spotify was too overwhelming too. That's why I only joined it. Like, this last year, 2021, was the only full year I had ever had a Spotify for. And honestly, the more you use it, the more you're going to get addicted to it and reliant on it for music, for the most part. Do you think that hairstyle fits curly hair? Absolutely. I've done this with curly hair because I have curly hair. And it'll be more out this way. But honestly, cute. A vibe. I just put these guys so I can keep the blonde at the front separated, and then I have like a really short layer of hair that's kind of creating a bowl shape while it's growing out. I'm not a fan. So I pinned that chunk back, and then it just looks like I have a regular bob, but I actually don't. I've had Apple Music for so long, but I want to switch to Spotify so bad. I just had to have both for a year to be able to commit fully to Spotify, although I'm still keeping iTunes because I don't know if I lose all that music, because iTunes is supposed to be taking over Apple Music is taking over iTunes. I don't know what that means though, so I have to Google it. But I do have both. I just am using both right now. But I am paying for Apple Music and not touching it at all. I just started thinking about some of the bands that are on there and some of the songs I really like. And I'm not going to sit down and go on Spotify, download them. There's too many hundreds of songs. It's from when I was 8. I just got to keep both. I guess. You can transfer your Apple playlist to Spotify. Really? Without doing it by hand? This is game changing. Me and Kendall are freaking out. This is seriously game changing. And I don't have even a playlist. It's just my playlist, which is all songs. I have to hear more about this. Do I have to Google it? There are apps for it? Oof. Are they sketchy? Can I trust them? I'll check the reviews. Yo. Oh, this is amazing news. This is so good. Samantha, thank you for subscribing. Gifting a sub. Thank you for gifting a sub. Oh my goodness. D, thank you for subbing for 20 months. 20 months of good vibes. Thank you so much. Scissory Buck, thank you for the prime. K-Flow, thank you for the prime. Now I'm all caught up. I can Apple Music for free and have literally never used Spot. Okay, but if you're getting it for free, that's just a good business move. That's just a good, that's financially responsible. I'm paying for both and don't even use one of them. I'm paying for WoW membership. Part of me thinks I'm gonna need it. Part of me thinks I can't cancel it. I'm gonna need it. I just hate paying for something and realizing 5 months have gone by and I didn't use it that whole time. Remember not to spam the chat with the same thing over and over again. It is not allowed. And we do keep the chat in English because we need to be able to moderate the messages. And we can't do that in other languages, unfortunately. And I don't know any others, for the person that did ask if I know any others. I've tried very hard. I really think I can't. I not in a just being really negative kind of a way, but I really think my brain cannot do it. I think I'm just built wrong. And I can't do it. But I want to learn sign language. That one I think I might have a chance with. I feel like. I love that I brought up earlier in the stream things that you should never ask a streamer on any stream of any streamer ever. We getting them all today. They missed it. They missed it and they still think. They thought. Should that become like a thread on Twitter? Would that actually be helping other streamers? Because it's pretty much across the board that we all agree on those few. Like none of us are cool with any of them. And if they are, you know what? They can just say that. Because that would be fine. I cannot show you my cat because she decides when she gets to be shown off on stream, not me. That be how cats are. Mods do it, but doesn't get that big of a range. Exactly! But honestly, someone should say it. So that we don't have to sit in being uncomfortable just to be nice. But honestly, I don't want to sit in my stream and say it every time it happens either. I just want it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. But we're all gonna try and help each other learn better. Right? Right. Yay. Boundaries should be set and known. These are just honestly no-brainers that shouldn't have to be said, but some people don't know better. And you know what? My cat is peeing. That's actually a great idea. A video for my second channel. Things you shouldn't say to a streamer ever. There's never a time where it's okay unless they specifically say, yes, that's okay. You can ask that. This playlist so far has been a vibe. I'm a big fan. Been cool. What's your next big project? I can't tell you. I still can't tell you. I went to Paris for it. And I can't tell you. Unfortunately. What's your opinion on COVID? It's bad. Get your shots. I'm completely all better from my booster. I really was miserable that first night. During the day, I was fine. It hurt. But then at night, I felt exhausted and sore. And I didn't have pain meds. I didn't have Tylenol. I didn't have Advil. But it really wasn't too bad. I fell asleep, and then I was fine. Oh boy. Honestly, just being exhausted and like pretty sore the first night that I got it, and that being it, that's the worst of any of my 3 shots. Which is pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. That's not so bad. That is not so bad. Make a TikTok series on what not to ask a streamer. Why not both? Could be both. I'll even put it on Twitter as a like, tell me things that you should never. And honestly, I bet you other streamers would chime in for that. No one steal this, please. This could be my big up and coming break on TikTok after the cat video. Jilly B, thank you for subscribing. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thaddeus, thank you for 10 months. Appreciate it. I have the benefit of I can get other streamers to answer the question of what would you love for everyone to never ask you ever again? That should be common sense, but very clearly is not. Kendall, bring it in for a hug. Dude. What are your boundaries for shipping? For the most part, platonic, 1,000,000,000% okay with me. Always make sure that the person you're shipping, oh my God, you're shipping me with is also okay with it. But if it comes down to romantic, characters is fine. Me would rather not. But if I have a character, I think that's okay. But also maybe check with the other person's character and see if they're okay with it too. Not everyone's even okay with their character being shipped romantically. So don't assume. Shubble and Shrub date. I would date Shrub. Although I usually like my significant other to be taller than me. And Shrub would not be. Hello? Oh, the song is still playing. It's just a silent part of the song. Are you okay if we ship your character with someone else? I am. Just again, make sure that someone else is okay with it too. You can hear the song? Wait, you can hear it? Uh-oh. Hello. What happened? What happened? Uh-oh. Oh, that's a bummer. I can't hear it. Oh no, I think my headphones did the thing that it... Sorry, I hit play because I forgot that you guys can hear it. I can't hear anything on my computer right now. Bummer. We'll have to restart it after the stream. But since you can hear it, I'll just keep it going, but I can't hear anything on my computer anymore. That's weird. My headphones do that sometimes. If I yank them or move them too far away from my microphone, I'll hear a sound in them, like it sounds like they're being stretched or something, and then every sound cuts out. But I didn't hear that happen. The sound has just decided to cut out for me, which is so weird. Oh, it came back. I must have hit a button then, never mind. It wasn't the stretching issue that I had. It's just a different one. I guess I hit mute, but only for my ears and not for yours, and I don't know how. Oh well, I fixed it. I can hear it again. Weenie Oz? Weenie Oz, thank you for subscribing. Lovel Tool, thank you for subscribing. Okay, now it's a silent part of the song. I stopped hearing it and I was like, are you kidding? Again? But it's actually just gone silent. There it is. Oh, thank God. Maybe you should get new earbuds. But I only use my Apple ones. I don't want to go buy new. Honestly, it's not the earbuds that are the problem. It is the mic. I could plug these directly into my computer, but then the wire would be stretched a lot farther. But it is actually the mic being the problem with these headphones, not the headphones themselves, because they're fine with my phone. Maybe it's because they were meant for my phone and not my computer. Oop. Not gonna do anything about that. Cobra Stardust, thank you for gifting 2 subs. Do you know about the band Cobra Starship? Is that where that came from? I don't really like this. I don't know why. I was vibing with the singing earlier, but something about that singing scared me. Maybe it's because it was a man. I'm not really sure. It did spook me though for a second. I was like, oh, I wasn't prepared. This one I like. This one's good. Maybe their one's better for laptops. Yeah, but I don't usually like other earbuds is my problem. I like the Apple ones. And I don't like over-ear. Although I have these little retro ones. I don't have any proper over-ear headphones, like gaming ones. I don't like them, though. They cover up your whole head. They're big and bulky. They mess my hair up. And I just don't like them. Chili B, thank you for the 100 bits. But then I don't usually like a lot of other earbuds. Most of them hurt my ears after a while. I don't know why. If there was a war in empires, would Shrub take part or stay neutral? Would depend on what the war is over. What are the opposite, like, what are the two sides? She might get involved if it's a very clearly one side is right, one side is wrong. Then absolutely she would join in. But it would very much depend on what it's over, what it's about. She would do the right thing. She would fight for the right side. For justice with the wolves. Are your ears pierced and do you have multiple? I have 2 holes in each ear. I just don't really wear earrings, usually. I just forget. And my hair is usually covering my ears. I usually would do little studs because I really, with a weird passion, hate dangling earrings of any size, no matter how small. I hate things dangling from my ears. Really love little studs that are cute. Look, I have little star studs, but I just haven't been putting earrings in. Got none. But they each have 2 holes. One of them has an extra half a hole from when I was a baby that never closed up. He's just there now forever. Half of a hole. Thank you, Jelly Bee, for another 100 bits. I can read. Thank you for the 100 bits. I appreciate it. I love my dangly earrings. I think they look so pretty. I love other people in them. I hate wearing them. It's like, I don't know why. It's a feeling I really, really, really dislike. It's uncomfortable. I don't know why, though. And I've seen so many pretty ones. I keep giving it a try, seeing if I'll get used to it. But something gives me like an uncomfy, squiggly, I don't like it feeling. So I just don't. How we all doing? Do you like ear cuffs? I did used to wear a lot of ear cuffs, but again, I just don't have it in me to put anything on my ears. I just forget all the time. But I do like those. I've used to wear them all the time. Shadow Wolf, thank you for subbing for 9 months. You're amazingly beautiful. Thank you. Thank you so much. Hey, thanks. I can't wear dangly earrings because they bother me. It just bothers me. I don't know why. I do. I want to get into empires, but I don't know where to start. Start with youtube.com/Shubble, Empires Episode 1. Genuinely, if you're wanting to watch my perspective, because since you're here, start at Episode 1. It is, from there, just pretty straightforward for everything that's going on the server, even just from my perspective, except for the COD thing. That never made it into my perspective, but then after you finish mine, if you feel like going and venturing into the others, it'll give you a great place to start, because I cover pretty much all of the lore going on the server in my series. And it's not like too long. It's 25 episodes. I've done much longer episodes of SMPs, and much shorter, actually, I think. 25's good. I feel happy with that number. Didn't I? How far did I get with X-Life? Wasn't there one where I was trying to get to episode 50 and I stopped at 49 or something? I don't remember. Is Empires over? Not yet. All right. I don't know if you've been seeing the desk bouncing. I have been avoiding needing to go pee. I'm going to go pee. I will be right back. god, oh my 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 god. Have you put on weight? You feel very heavy today. This is Star-Lord. Look at all the people saying hi to you. Look at them saying hi. She's grumpy. She doesn't like it. She wants to leave. I will put you down. Good girl. She is Lord... What have I been calling her? Lord Cat? Is that what I said? I haven't been calling her that anymore, but I liked calling her that. Now I don't remember what it was. Lord of the Stars. My girl. My daughter. Star-Lord. I call her Baby Bean more than anything. Lord Cat. Is that after the Marvel Star-Lord? You know what I think is so funny about that question? And it's asked a lot of times if I named her Star-Lord after the Marvel Star-Lord. What other... Who would name their cat Star-Lord and be like, no, what's that? The Marvel hero? Where would that name come from otherwise? Who would name their cat Star-Lord and not mean Marvel? Who would think of that? But also, fair enough. But like, who would just think, Star-Lord? Yes, this is the name of what I wanted to name my cat. What? There's a Marvel character? I didn't even realize. I just thought of the name Star-Lord all on my own. I just think it's funny. A lot of people ask, is it for Marvel? But then I'm just like, who? What kind of name is that? If it wasn't, it's just funny. It's also just a bad name. But even if it's after his, I think it's so funny I named her that. I don't think it's a bad name. I think I cried because I thought of it and I was like, that's her name. It's who she is. But I do call her mostly Baby Bean and Star and Lord Cat the most. Who here calls their pet more often anything other than their name? Because I definitely do call her names that are not her name more than her actual name. I've never done that with a pet before. My dogs I would always call by their name. Shadow, I call Shadow. I don't call her anything else. Muttley was before her, and China was before her, and we just always called them by their name. But my love, Star-Lord, Baby Bean, Lord Cat. I call her so many things. I call her my love a lot. I also just went through the line of dogs that I've had. China, then Miss Muttley was her actual full name. We've never changed a dog's name from adopting them, except for Shadow, but she was a puppy, so we did that. Usually we adopted older, but I named Shadow Shadow. She was called Ebony before, and we weren't a big fan of that. And then Star, hi, I'm talking about you. She looked at me. Yeah, you. Don't scratch the couch. I see you. You're sitting next to it? Okay, don't scratch it. Her name was Midnight, and I didn't feel like her name. It didn't feel like her. Midnight. Pretty common black cat name, but also so Shadow for like a black dog or cat. There's a lot of shared names that they all kind of are used a lot of, but not a lot of Star-Lords. My mom had a Midnight. It's pretty common. And there's so many little black cats up for adoption. But I didn't want to keep Midnight. And she was a little kitten. And when they're little babies, I especially feel like it's okay to change their name. And when I thought of Star-Lord, I cried. Because I was like, it's perfect. It's her name. It was that ridiculous of a moment. Create Beauty, thank you for the 100 bits. Love that you're back to streaming. Missed you a lot. Love the new chair. Playing any games tonight? We just chatting. I think I'm just chatting. I kind of really just wanted to have a chatty stream. Ask me any questions you want. We'll talk, vibe out, listen to some music. These are some of my favorite streams. Ebony to Shadow. Interesting as that is the reverse, as in Ranger's Apprentice. I don't know what that is, but My black cat was named Snoopy, but that didn't feel right. That's so funny, though. Snoopy. Aw. That's a dog name. Dude. Alright, this playlist has been pretty solid. This one's been one long video in the playlist. This is a long playlist, too. I'm gonna keep this. 280 different videos of non-copyright lo-fi. So I'm gonna hold on to this playlist and save it. Jilly B, thank you for the 100 bits. Thank you for all the bits today. Dude, do you think Zornoth is coming for you? If you're all caught up in Empire's episodes, we all know the truth is no. He is imprisoned, and it's completely safe in the crystal. A lot of people are putting their theories in the comments, and I'm just absolutely destroying them because people are like, she's being gaslit. They're not listening to her. Zornoth has been talking to her, and they're telling her it's not corrupted. Something's wrong. And I'm like, no, it's just actually not corrupted. She's just crazy. That was what the reveal was. Not that he's getting away with coming back through the crystal and no one can tell because they keep checking the crystal. They're like, no, it's fine. But that's what people are thinking is, oh, he is coming back, but now she's being gaslit. But nope. That would be a big spoiler if you haven't been caught up on the series. Hope you are. I thought Shrub was having a corruption arc. That was what you were supposed to think until that last episode. When everyone's like, no, there's nothing going on. Whatever is your hallucination and sleepwalking is entirely happening only in your head. And that was supposed to be the reveal is you think she's getting corrupted. You think he's coming back. You think all of these things. But none of it was real the whole time. First sign being she saw her homeworld when she went through the nether and then didn't anymore when she went back in with Whip. Was she not sleepwalking? She was sleepwalking. She was hallucinating. She was hearing things. But all of it was in her head. Sleepwalking is the most explainable for it's just sleepwalking. Weird dreams. All in her head. It was all a dream ending. No, the series is not ending like that. The series is not over. And, not a dream, just a mental health problem. She needs a therapist now. She kept telling Zornoff and then didn't take care of her own mental health. Ain't that be how it is sometimes? You help other people taking care of theirs, reminding them, hey, make sure you're checking in with yourself, and then didn't check in with herself. Leon Boy, thank you for 245 bits. I call my puppy Child, but his real name is Moxley. Aw. And my dog Ray Ray. Ray that I call Ray Ray or Bean. Why is Bean such a good name? I call her little baby Bean. My Bean! She's sitting in the window. Just looking. That's her favorite place on the couch. Just on the armrest where I have a blanket to cover her from scratching it. Looking out the window. Jelly B, thank you for the 100 bits. Shrub has trauma. Yep, that was the moral of the whole story. Is not being corrupted. She just has trauma. And hasn't checked in with her mental health. Hasn't checked in with herself. And instead of going to therapy like she always suggested other people to do, she ran off into the woods with her wolves. Oh, you just told them that there weren't... Oh, you shouldn't have done that. Okay, starting now. There won't be any more spoilers. No more spoilers, no more spoilers. No more talking about empires. Oops. Is my camera changing colors suddenly? Are we all seeing that? Or is that my monitor doing that? Weird. Oh, that wasn't supposed to happen. There we go. Oh, well. Oops. That's so much sadder than what we originally thought. Is it, though? It can be remedied. I'm looking for music. What's your taste? Do we have a link to my Spotify playlist, or is it the one that's down below? Or did I never update that with the current playlist that I'm listening to? I just asked 4 different questions, and I will not look for the answer. I'm going to go check myself. I have a Spotify playlist, and I have a little Spotify section under my stream, but I think it's not currently linking the correct playlist. I also have never I haven't opened Spotify on desktop in a while, so I don't know if I'm logged in, and I don't know if I'll remember how to log in. I am! How do I go check my playlists so I can link it? Baby girl! Don't scratch the couch. Okay. She crawled off where I can't see her anymore. Actually, how do you on desktop even go to your playlists? Hello? Can you? Hello? How does this work? Web player. Oh, that was weird. Only for the coolest kids. Copy link to playlist, and I'm gonna add it to my panel here. And should be good to go. If you click the little button, the picture that says Spotify, it'll take you to my playlist that I've been updating currently. And so you can check out the music I'm listening to right now. I wish I could play it on stream. I understand people being really frustrated with the DMCA thing. I'd rather just not break it, though. I'd rather not and be safe, but I would love to just play that music on stream that I like to listen to in these playlists, Spotify music, but them's the rules. And I'd rather keep my Twitch channel and not get any strikes or anything. Is there going to be another Harmony Hollow season? You guys got to start asking the people who make these series about that and not the people who have been on it. Because I am not involved. It is not my series. I couldn't tell ya. Even Empires, I couldn't tell ya. I'm hoping for it, but even I don't know. I think we all want to as a group. And we're in the middle of season 1 right now, so we would be talking about that. But any other series, no, I wouldn't be able to tell you. They're not mine. I'm not involved. Why does DMCA only matter for certain creators? Is it just not noticeable for smaller creators? Ooh, no, that's... It matters for everybody. It matters probably less for big creators in the sense that they'll get sometimes just a slap on the wrist, whereas a small creator breaking those rules would more likely just get banned and be done, not get it back. So smaller creators even more strictly have to follow these rules, because if they break them, they could get their account taken and not given back, but big streamers have more likelihood of just getting a few day ban or like suspension or something and coming back because of their notability. So smaller streamers gotta be even extra more careful, which is why bigger streamers need to be careful so that everyone else doesn't get screwed below them. But everyone also agrees DMCA rules should be updated. They're a little bit old, but at the same time, the artist that has the copyright, that is within their right to do that. It's supposed to also be protecting artists to not have their work be stolen and all that. Yeah, it is very inconsistent between smaller and bigger creators. But you said it doesn't matter for smaller ones. That's the opposite. Gotta be really, really careful. I don't want to mess with it. I ain't touching that with a 10-foot pole. Where's the Spotify button? I don't know where it is on mobile. If you're on desktop, I have a bunch of little panels below my stream with different little categories. You see that on mobile too? Does it work? There's the link. Oh, we have a command for it. Oh my goodness. Is that updated now to the current one? That probably wasn't before. Perfect. There you go. That'll do it. That'll work. What's an easy way to check if a song is copyrighted? Assume it is. It's easier to look for something, like I go on YouTube and I type non-copyright music because people will label that music as such. Otherwise, all music is copyrighted if it doesn't specifically say not. Everything on Spotify can't. Unless you have explicit permission. But then people are putting out that games are the same. The games specifically put in EULAs or do make very, like, public statements of like, we want people to play our game on stream. Some of these games do have copyrighted music in it, which you will get busted for. Life is Strange had that problem, didn't they? And also so did Child of Light. My credits scene in the final episode of me playing through Child of Light got me copyrighted because of the song in it. So even games aren't 100% safe, but we've known that. I was about to tell you, give that guy a timeout. Oh boy. It is meant for the artist to have like the first say in if their music or whatever their art is be distributed in this way or not, if it has a copyright on it. Obviously drawn and digital art, copyright or not, you shouldn't be posting it without permission. Goes without saying, but lots of people don't know that that's how art gets spread around and nobody knows who made it, and then the artist doesn't get the credit for it. We hate that. Play security breach. That's another thing I don't want to touch with a 10-foot pole. I don't want to play it until it's fixed, because all I'm hearing is the people who are playing it. It's a headache. It's not enjoyable. It's just stressful and more of a problem than it is a game to enjoy being played. And the people watching wouldn't know, because you're just watching. You don't have to deal with the frustrating parts about how broken this game is. And I don't want to deal with those parts playing it, so I won't play it until it's fixed. It's got many bugs. It's scuffed. That's the first I'm hearing about it. Have you played it? Or have you only watched people play it? Maybe they just completely passed over how broken it was? I like this song. This is a vibe. Hello? This one doesn't say non-copyright on it now. But it is in the playlist, so I'm gonna assume. Honestly, I don't know if I want... I think I want to go back to non-lyric. I just saw Jimmy play and it was so broken. Yeah, and I don't know how long it'll be until it's fixed, if it is fixed even at all. Surely they will fix it eventually. I would figure a bug fix like this, they'd be on pretty quick, but maybe... Was it ready? Maybe... This is why games get pushed to be released way sooner than they're ready to be, but people get really mad if it gets delayed too long. It needs to be a balance, I think. The lore in the game is interesting. I'm excited to find out. No spoilers on the lore, because I'm super excited about that. I caught up on all the Mad Pat videos, all the game theories from all the games. The whole game wasn't ready. That's what it sounds like. Which is kind of a bummer. I'm probably not going to end up playing it anytime soon. You watched all of them already? No, I didn't watch all of the... I'm just caught up on all of the theories, not having watched every single second of the video, so I'm just caught up from watching the condensered versions. Oops. Aw, man. I always do that. I pulled my hair out of the bobby. It completely crashed on Jimmy and he was unable to play. Ethan was saying that he had to like go back to so many different save files. What have I done? I don't wanna. As soon as I heard you have to mess with save files, I was like, yep, I'm not gonna. I don't wanna. Ooh, that was crispy. That one was crunchy. I believe they changed the plot after 70% after finishing 70% of the game. All right, that's. I messed it up. Dude, I get some really crunchy cracks out of my neck. Don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing, but I do. There's a lot of deleted content in the file. Oh my god. Why is it in the files still? Why is it even there? Why'd they leave it? For MadPad, it didn't allow how to use a function needed to progress the story. Yeah, I'm not gonna touch it. I don't want to play it. It doesn't sound like it'll be fun, and I only want to play it once it is, if it ever is. And if it isn't, then we'll just watch the video about it, and maybe people speed running it. Yeah, they shouldn't have rushed it, but then I bet you they had a lot of pressure from fans waiting for another game. That happens too. People get angry about it. Why would you tell people that you changed the plot halfway through? Why would you tell anybody? Keep that to yourself. Unless they just wanted to be upfront about it, but geez, you finished most of the game and then changed it? Why? It was too big for the studio. Should have had a smaller scope. Always a should have situation. And this is why we have patience with game devs, please. We don't know what kind of pressure they are under. Why would people want a broken game just to have it out? Well, now they're going to complain that it's broken. This isn't what they wanted. Ain't that be? That's how it be sometimes. People don't remember how to have patience sometimes. What hair products do you use? None. Maybe occasionally a little hair oil that's argan oil, but my hair is so fine, most things are like really heavy and weigh it down. And if I'm doing curly hair, then I'll use Not Your Mother's curl gel, but those are the only things I really ever put in my hair. And heat protectant when I straighten it. Don't be using heat tools without heat protectant, please. What do you use for your freckles? Go on Amazon, type in little freckle marker. It's my favorite thing now. It's so cheap. Do developers have to be under the absolute worst kind of work hours sometimes? And for just no recognition. It's completely underappreciated. Same for animators doing movies. Just saying. And then whole studios shut down. So they get put under crunch time. You look like you should live in a mushroom. I was just telling my chat, it's wild that I love mushrooms and the aesthetic. I have not a single one in my room. Hey, G! I feel like my lighting right now is being wonky. What are you doing? I think because it's getting dark. We're losing sunlight. We're losing consistency in our lighting. Games getting pushed back can be disappointing in the moment, but still worth it when they come out. Yeah, if you're gonna get the game that you asked for, it's worth the wait, in my opinion. Bro, Animal Crossing? Great example. Protomere House is not a mushroom. Oh my goodness. The amount of mushroom houses that I've built in Minecraft too, I would absolutely live in a mushroom. I'd love to live in a mushroom. Shelby putting on fake freckles really makes me feel less insecure about my freckles. I can't believe people who have freckles feel insecure about them. How can you not love them? Who hurt you? You should love them. I wish I had freckles so badly. I wish I had dimples. I have a friend who has she has freckles all over her face, and I think she's stunning. I think it's amazing. I would never do fake freckles everywhere, but I'm so jealous. It's incredible. Face moles and birthmarks? Oh my goodness. I'm jealous. The best one I can do is doing fake freckles. And I did look into the fake tattoo freckles that are temporary. I'm not gonna put a needle to my face. And then getting people get the piercings and then take them out and they get left with dimples. Dimples is so cute. My brother has dimples. Why did he get them? He doesn't even appreciate them. It's not fair. You need to tell us your freckle routine. I use the light brown and I put them all over. And then I use the dark brown and I put a bunch right here. And then I put a little bit of like contour shadow and just dot it a teeny bit. Done. Freckles. I have one dimple, but it's like half a dimple. I don't even know what kind of face to make him like appear. Wait. No, I don't. Sometimes I see him and then sometimes I don't. Oh man. I'm gonna work on my new camera. This is just killing me. It's time, and I have the camera. I'm gonna get Ethan over one night, we're gonna order pizza, and we're gonna hook this bad boy up. Oops. Oopsies. We're getting this installed. It's just waiting for me to put it up. Oops. Oh, I messed up everything on my desk. Oh, I shouldn't have touched everything. If you apply enough pressure? No. I'm going to delete that just because I don't think that is a great suggestion for people. Unless you're a doctor, and I don't think you are. Don't try and pop vessels in your face, please. Oh my goodness. We do appreciate Ethan in this household. He gave me this camera. And I got all my things set up. I got the tripod set up. It's a separate one from this. It's bolted to my desk. Cam link doesn't work. And I want to get my internal graphics card to work. I want to use that. Don't break your face. Please don't break your faces. The lines make it feel like I'm watching a VHS recording. Well, that's kind of a vibe. We like that here. That's kind of neat. I'm not mad about that. Don't break your faces. Don't tattoo your faces unless you're like really sure. If you're gonna do the tattoo freckle, make sure you're doing the right kind of tattooing. It is not just regular tattooing. How we all doing? Oh my god, I just dropped it. Almost yanked my headphones too. I can't believe we got 1,700 people just vibing out with me, listening to our lo-fi, asking questions, talking. Oh, I've seen people tattoo their eyeballs. I don't want to think about that at all, actually. I am not... Took me so long to even be able to put a contact in my eye. Oh my god. And I also almost got talked into, and still, I've almost been talked into, could do it. LASIK by Cara. The way she explained it to me, I was like, okay, maybe I could do it, and it would be worth it to see and not have to have glasses. But I do like my glasses. I just wish I wasn't bound by them. But she did nearly talk me into doing it. She made it less scary sounding. Because she said it's over in under 5 minutes. And I know what they do. I know. I'm not going to tell you. If you want to look it up, do it at your own risk. But I know what they do. And that's why I was like, no, I can't do that. But then she said it's less than 5 minutes. And I never realized that, having known the whole process of what they do to your eyeballs. This sounded like a long process. It's under 5 minutes. And that honestly changed everything for me. I am nearsighted. I cannot see far away very well. I mean, I have not a very harsh prescription, honestly. It's pretty light, actually. You're near and farsighted. Wait, I think... Oh, what? Wait, what? Oh no. You just aren't sighted at all. I can't have LASIK because my eyesight is so bad? You can have eyesight too bad for LASIK? I didn't know. It could be so bad you can't get it at all. What? What? What's too? I'm definitely not in that category, at least. I know that. I know that much. Jeez, I didn't know that was... I did not know that was a thing. Yeah, my prescription's pretty minimal, but I'd also just rather... Why is this so loud? I'm gonna skip this one. There we go. I do have like an eye disease that runs in my family that we all have to be kind of protective of so that we don't get it. So I am not supposed to ever go outside if I don't have sunglasses. I am a big risk if I'm going outside without my sunglasses on. But then someone made a post about this on Tumblr that they were like, why is just going outside in sunglasses so embarrassing? For no reason. But I have to if I'm out, and I hate talking to people with sunglasses on because I don't know who taught me this or if it's even a thing. I feel like it's rude to talk to somebody because you can't make eye contact with sunglasses. But if I'm outside, I have to. But I feel like I'm being rude to them, and then I have to explain it to them that like, so I have to keep my sunglasses on. I want to be able to make eye contact with you, and like, you know, we're talking, want to connect. But I have to keep my glasses on because I could die. I can't die, but I could go blind. Is that a thing that it's rude to talk to somebody with It just feels, I don't like to do it, but I have to. Only if it's indoors. Fair. I wouldn't wear them indoors. Unless the sun was hitting me through the window real hard, because even then, I have to. Doctor's orders. The fact that LASIK isn't covered by insurance is ridiculous. For some reason, it's considered cosmetic. The things that are sometimes considered cosmetic, I get it, because, I mean, no, I don't. Give me LASIK for free, please. Please and thank you. You have separate eye insurance. You do have separate eye insurance, actually. Yeah, it is separate from insurance. You have to get eye on its own. I don't have eye insurance. I already know my prescription, and when I need a little checkup on the eyes, I'll just pay out of pocket, or I'll find out how much it costs, and then maybe I'll get eye insurance then. Dental and eye are not included in regular insurance. This might be interesting for people who are not American. Not only do we not have free healthcare, the healthcare that you get and pay for, the base healthcare that you do pay for, does not even include dental or eye. It's completely separate. You have to add it on and it costs more. Did you know that? So not even paying for insurance gets you insurance on all medical issues. Only some of them. Love it here. Yep. And some people don't add it on because it becomes too expensive to have insurance that includes eye and dental. But then if you go to the dentist, x-rays can cost hundreds of dollars just for a regular walk-in x-ray. It's a little bit insane. I figure you guys know that we have to pay for insurance. We don't have any free, but I didn't know if you knew that eye and dental don't count in regular health insurance. It's a added on thing. Both should be fully included in just a regular payment for healthcare, at least if we're gonna be paying for it. But you know, it's a great America. It's so great here. My vision is so bad, I see specialists. We can't not get the vision insurance. I don't have vision, and I actually also don't have dental. I did pay out of pocket because it felt like so long as I keep good care of them, it costs less every year to not have dental insurance and just go once a year and pay for the x-rays. But if I do have a cavity, then I'll probably just, and I actually do, I do have to go back. So I did decide I'm going to pick up the health insurance, at least for this year. Then I can always take it off so I don't have to pay for it if I don't need it next year. Ain't that messed up? Anyway. Boy. Are ambulances like way too expensive everywhere? Or is that just here in America? It's just. At least in every developed country, it's only here. Genuinely, we are the only developed country that doesn't have free health insurance. Out of all of them. That's not even an exaggeration. We're the only ones of all the developed countries. But you know, it's fine. Everything's fine. Dental insurance is only like now being implemented into Iceland's general health insurance. Okay, so other countries, though they have a free health insurance, doesn't maybe include all of those. At least do free health insurance at even just the base stuff. But why pay for an ambulance? An Uber would be cheaper. Honestly, an Uber and paying the cleaning fees if you just are throwing up and or bleeding on their seats, cheaper than an ambulance. You probably shouldn't do that. The other thing about medical bills is, you know, people have spread around the trick of you have to call them, ask for an itemized bill. Suddenly they'll wipe a bunch of the fees because they don't want you to know how much a Band-Aid costs. But also, as long as you pay any amount of money every month toward the bills, even if it's not the amount they're asking you to pay, they can't do anything about it. At least that's what my mom told me. I don't know if that's even true. Said as long as you pay something, anything at all, even if it's way underneath what they're asking every month, pay something and they won't come after you for the bills or the payments. But also, just, man, people's credits get ruined and medical debt's like the highest way people go bankrupt. Anyway, on a lighter note, maybe. It'll be probably more comfortable too. Okay, if you're being strapped down though in an ambulance, you probably have to be. They don't, it's probably for your safety. If you're being strapped down, you might want that. I think I don't know where my mom heard this from. Yes, it will be eventually sent to collections, but I think, I don't know. I think there's half the time you do need a lawyer to figure this stuff out, and that also costs so much money. Don't they often refuse to help people if they don't have insurance? I don't think they can let somebody die if they were brought to the hospital and were dying but didn't have insurance. I think they still have to. It's just that they are expected to pay the bill without insurance then. They won't not help people because they'll just charge you for it without insurance. It's a mess. Anyway, lighter note. We're going to move on. They, in fact, cannot let people die. Whoop. There aren't programs to help you. Yeah. What's your morning routine like? I wake up. I go make my coffee. Then I'll come make my bed while I start drinking it. Then I'll go sit and watch an episode of something. It's been Queer Eye, but I actually just finished all of them. So I don't have any more Queer Eye. And I didn't watch the Euphoria episode yet. So don't you dare talk about it at all. Even after I've seen it, don't. Lexi Page, bring it in for a hug. What do I do after that? Shower. Whether I wash my hair or not, either do my hair or not to do my hair after. What's Euphoria? An incredible show, not family friendly, rated R. Keep that in mind, very mature, but such a good show. Such a good show. I watched the newest season of Queer Eye. Actually, I'll skip this one. And I watched all of the Japan one already too. So I'm out of Queer Eye episodes. I liked the Japanese ones a lot. I thought they were really cool. Isn't Zendaya in Euphoria? Yep. This is the same song again. Why are you in here twice? That's where I know her from. Oh, no, it isn't, because she was on Disney. I forgot about that. I just didn't watch that show that she was on, but I knew of her. Euphoria is she's phenomenal in that show. Her and Hunter, Hunter Schafer, are incredible. They're amazing. But that's Queer Eye? No, we're talking about Euphoria. Oh, what just fell? Scared. Oh my goodness. But also, yeah, make sure you're age appropriate. Watch at your own risk. It is not family friendly. It is absolutely not for kids. Check its rating. There's boobs and peen. So, and drugs and alcohol. A lot of those. Also a lot of peen in one frame, way more than I was ever prepared to see at once in my lifetime. But we're not going to talk about that. Oh boy. The boobs I could get past. I have my own. I see them all the time. But boobs and beepus. Boobs and beepus. What is Queer Eye about? Queer Eye is these 5 gay men come into your home. One of them will teach you how to cook better. One of them is going to teach you how to dress better. One of them is going to teach you how to do your hair and take care of yourself better. One of them is going to tell you how to take care of yourself better, like therapy style, motivational stuff style. And is that all 5? Did I do it? I think I miscounted. Wait, one of them is going to fix your house and make your space a lot better. And it's an incredible show. It's so good and so family friendly. I think they swear actually, but really, really good. Is it a fake show or a real life show? It's a real life show. They go into real people's homes and really try and fix up their lives in every aspect that each of them is a professional in, to make the quality of their lives better, the relationships with the people around them better, and the relationship with themselves better. It's really good. Bobby just redoes their entire house. And Bobby is my favorite part of that show, and I feel like he's underappreciated by the greater public and also not shown nearly enough on that show. Show me more of the process of that is the one I'm the most interested in. That I love the fashion. I always love you kind of learn a recipe, like almost with ingredient measurements and all by Anthony, but Tan doing the clothes and Bobby doing the house are my absolute favorite part of this show. I also really love the makeover. They always do such a good job making over, like doing their hair and their little face, teaching skincare. But the house being renovated is always my favorite part, and they don't show enough of it, I think. Where'd you get your chair? This is a Secret Lab chair. It was sent to me by Microsoft and Secret Lab. Thank you very much to them. Is it on Netflix? Yes. Queer Eye is on Netflix. Euphoria is on HBO Max. So that one less accessible. Do you like the chair? I do. I wish this, I kind of blend into the black parts of the chair. I wish it was all green or maybe a lighter color there. But I love this. I love the green part here. Zarina Rachel, thank you for the Prime. Appreciate you subscribing. Thank you so much. The green color, it's such a good green. I kind of want all of it be green. But I'll take it. I'll take it. I love it. It's starting to get dark in here. But I don't know if it's dark enough yet where it's time to switch to here. This is a bit harsh. I usually come down to this brightness. When all of the sun is eliminated, this is oh no. This is where we end up going. But it doesn't, oh my goodness, feel like we're ready for that yet. It's not quite dark enough, but it is getting dark. I really wish I didn't have to switch the camera every single time the lighting changed, but I rely so much of part of my lighting on the sunlight. But then I have nighttime lighting. I don't have transition lighting for in between. Can they fix my crippling insecurity? Maybe! They do that on this show. That's what Karamo, his part is like, why? Again, hello? Who are you and why are you in here 3 times? No offense, I just keep skipping it. Is the green leather or cloth? The whole chair is cloth. Every part of it is cloth. Which I really like. I never really loved the leather ones because they always end up cracking and stuff. This is leather, nice and soft. It's actually a lot smaller than the Diva chair. But I didn't need a chair so big. I'm not like, can you tell it's smaller? And I can still sit cross-legged. Oh boy. Your jersey slipped out and that's soft. Crisscross applesauce. That's how I'm usually sitting. Or at least on one foot. One or the other. Usually one of the two and or both. Every once in a while, though, I will put both feet down on the floor. Please don't command my chat to put anything in there. I will do that. Me and the mods. Can I get a bonk in chat? Can we get some bonks? Either I command it or it happens naturally. Wilbur! He was here for the perfect time. We're bonking here. Hi, Star. She's playing with the box that the chair came in. What are you doing here? My lighting is getting dim, but I can't switch to nighttime lighting yet because I got the littlest bit of sun. Look at this. I don't know what to do. I'm going to get my new camera set up by Ethan. I'm going to pay him in pizza. And whenever I make H do things for me, I pay him in Chipotle. Hi, Bean. Hello. Is this loud? Oop. That was too quiet, certainly. We're back to where we started. Chipotle is expensive, that's fair. It's H's favorite, as far as I know. He's always wanting to go to Chipotle. That's all I know about the guy, really. We were roommates, and he just is always eating Chipotle. I was actually watching back the video where, if you haven't watched it on H's channel, he showed me being a cat maid on Dream SMP, and it's like roommate reacts to, or ex-roommate reacts to the cat maid videos. I was just watching it the other day. It's really funny. And I'm gonna make him be my cat maid in real life. I just can't promise he'll actually be dressed like one. I told him he didn't have to. And then he said he would. But then I told him, I wanted to make sure he understood he didn't have to. But he said he would. So this is very exciting. He might. If I get the debut of H wearing the actual cat maid in real life in a video on my channel, oh my goodness. That would be just amazing. Thoughts on pizza for dinner every night. I was doing that for a little bit because, you know, you get pizza, but then you get a lot of leftover pizza, so you got pizza for dinner every night. For me and my 3 roommates, 2 of them are rats. The rent? $4,000 a second. Hello? Who's scratching? It better not be on my leather couch. I'm so paranoid. It's always going to be on my leather couch. Ugh. He has the outfit, right? He does. He just hasn't ever worn it yet. I'd love for him to wear it for the video if he's willing to. He seemed to say he was. Architox, thank you for subscribing for 18 months. Happy late Shubiversary. Thank you. Yesterday was our 2-year Shubiversary. Killer Soul bringing in for a hug. Now we ratsing in chat. Now we saying rats. Rats. Hey. I don't want to finish the coffee. I don't like it. It's not my favorite flavor. It doesn't taste like vanilla French creamer. Wait, French vanilla creamer. Rats cover when? I don't know. I don't know when. Boop, boop, boop. Are you in Junk's lobby tonight? No, but I did just play Among Us with Junk yesterday. If you missed it, I can't do tonight. I'm actually going and doing an escape room with Joey and Megan later. I do have to leave soon so that I can make sure I'm ready to go for that. Actually, I have plenty of time. Is anyone else? I will have an hour and 45 minutes if I was to leave right now to get ready. And why is my brain being like, is that enough time? I'm already ready. But yeah, we're going to do, I've only ever done 1.5, honestly, because I did Joey's, but it was a demo of his when I did it. What is it? Or are you eating? Cat has something in her mouth that she's not supposed to be. Will they be filming? No, we don't do those for that. We just do it for funsies. I also don't know if you're allowed to film in an escape room, but we're just doing it because we enjoy it. But I've only ever done 1 full one. It was with Joey and Megan and Wilbur and Scott, and it was fun. I'm only too afraid to do the ones where you're going to get left alone or the scary ones. I don't want to get left alone, and I don't want to be scared in one. So I just had never done one before. Let's do a scary one. No! I'll only do it if I know I won't get separated, though. I'll do one with you, but I don't want to do one where I'm going to get separated and then get scared. But if there's people involved, other people that are there to scare you, I don't like them. Do you know how much I hate haunted houses? Because I hate... I like scary stuff, but I don't like other people being involved in scaring me. Like real people. You get too close, I might punch you. I can't be responsible for what happens. Why am I so New York now? Do they have scary ones for 2 people that you absolutely won't get separated in? Because then yes. Chat did this to me because I went all stream without going New York, and then somebody put something about rats and or Dorent or bonk, and then it gets me going with the accent. Phasmo Squad goes to a haunted escape room. Wait, ooh, that could be fun too. Phasmo Squad IRL? Dorent. Dude, would you like to play Among Us VR? I don't have VR, and I've hardly done any at all. Where is this coming from? I was always too scared to do... Where did that just change? What the heck? I was always too scared to do... VR too. So I've only done that a couple of times. Usually can't film escape. No, we'd have to know ahead of time if that was allowed. Are you the one that makes VR nauseous? It doesn't make me nauseous. I'm just too scared to do it. I did get nauseous doing Google Earth, but that's fair. I spun myself around too quick because I hadn't done VR ever before, so I didn't know what I was doing. But I don't like doing... I don't want people watching me do VR. I get really self-conscious. And that's why I've never done it. I did do one of the Void ones, the Star Wars, you're a stormtrooper and you get shot, or you're in disguise as a stormtrooper, and it has whole vests that will vibrate if you get shot. That was awesome. But as far as like VR headset and games kind of vibe, I have only done it like once. And that was doing Google Earth for about 2 minutes and I took it off. But other than that, I have not ever done VR, and I don't have even a VR headset. And when other people have them in their houses and it's like at a party or something, I absolutely am mortified of being asked to do it because I really don't want to. I hate people looking at me when I'm doing it because I can't see what they're seeing because I'm in the headset. I'm going to look silly and I'm self-conscious. Automatic Buddy, thank you for 200 bits. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Somebody put up a vlog of making me do VR, and I was so nervous, and I like went in and out in 2 seconds because I just didn't really want to do it. And you know what I don't like is when a bunch of people try and pressure you to do a thing that you just really don't want to do. And then you start getting sweaty. Like when karaoke is a thing that I like to go with my friends and sit in the back, but I hate actually singing and being given the microphone. But every time I go, somebody tries to yank me out of the seat and make me do it. And I don't like it. It's not enjoyable. It's not going to make the situation better. And I hate it. My friends know better than to do that. But they're always very willing to let me have the microphone anytime I feel ready to do it if I want to. But I don't like when people like really pressure you into doing it. Because I think people think I don't want to sing bad. And that's what some people don't like about karaoke. And what they'll always tell me is you got to just not care about how you sound. And that's not what I care about. I don't care about that. I just don't want to do it. I have more fun sitting in the back singing without a microphone. And watching my friends sing. I'm very comfortable sitting there and I don't want to be moved. But people always think that it's because I care about sounding bad. Because that's what Scott always says. He's like, you just gotta not care about how you sound. That's not the issue I have with karaoke. Just have a few drinks first. I love going, though. I love going. So I'm glad my friends invite me and then don't make me do it. Get you friends that don't make you do things. But we'll let you sit in the back and be there to just enjoy it as a participant. Or not as a participant. As a watch. Or viewer. What? Are you aromantic or only asexual? Only asexual and just like, you know, on the spectrum of it pretty loosely. Big video about it if you'd like to learn. If you haven't already watched it, because I'm constantly pushing it. Because it's a good informational video. Solo Sid, thank you for the 14 months. Thanks for subscribing. Colors mirror, green. Next question. Get you some friends who let you be the background character. Only at the times that you feel like it. Only when you wanna. It is good to push yourself out of your comfort zone though, but you know. You decide when. Because it is all of the greatest things that I've ever done in my life were me pushing myself out of my comfort zone. I just don't think karaoke is going to be one of those things. I think I'm just always going to be better off sitting in the back. Dude, you have matching phone cases? Is yours also a case-to-find case? I got a thing in my throat. I'm dying. Where did my voice just disappear to? I need to get water. Hold on. Embarrassing experience to tell you. Let me tell you about the story that I was on an airplane drinking water and I swallowed wrong, and I was just, and this is during pandemic era, so I'm sitting in my seat trying to hold back coughing because I am choking on water I swallowed wrong, but trying not to cough too much because I don't want to alert anyone around me to think that I'm sick. That is the worst, being on a plane and having that happen to you. Oh my God. I was like, they're all going to think that I have COVID. I was trying not to cough, but I needed to cough. I couldn't breathe. I had to, like, through a raspy voice, ask the stewardess, can I have water? Because I drank all of mine. Oh my God, when it happens in class, oh my God, I haven't been in school in forever. But when I was in school and it would happen in class, and you'd be coughing and you get up to leave without asking, and then they get mad at you. And it's like, I can't talk. Let me go outside and cough, please. But they're like, no, where do you think you're going? As if they can't see you coughing up a lung because you're dying. Anyway, that hasn't been a problem for me in a long time, but it ended up happening to me on a plane. So the problem of these things happening to you in the middle of class and embarrassing you, it doesn't go away when you leave school. It just happens in different adult settings instead. Like perhaps in the middle of Starbucks, maybe in the middle of stream, maybe on a plane. It's always gonna come for you. The embarrassing moments. Abigail, bring it in for a hug. Yeah, and then you try to not cough. You try to hold the coughs back, and then you're crying. You can't breathe. Oh, man. When your stomach starts rumbling really loud. That just tells you the school makes you go too long before feeding you. Or you didn't eat breakfast. Maybe it was a you fault thing. Maybe you did this to yourself because you decided, I don't need breakfast today. I'll just wait till lunch in school. Or coffee isn't breakfast. Coffee's not a meal. Yo, I love this instrument. I also love the little one that you do, the theme to Avatar: The Last Airbender. What is that little instrument? I want one. They're so cool. This is a different instrument right now, though, but they're cool. The banjo-lele, that's the one I'm going to learn, and I'm so... Kalimba. I want one of those, because they're cool. Want to learn Avatar on it. The one in the video that's going now, not sure what this is called either. But this is also another cool one. I just don't particularly want it myself. But it made me think of the other one. Ocarina. No, this is not an ocarina. I never ate breakfast before school. Me neither. Me neither. And then you wonder why you're starving by the time it's lunch. Whenever your lunch period is. I had a question. When did you know you wanted to start creating content? It didn't happen kind of like that. At the time I started making videos, it wasn't because I made a decision I wanted to create content as a content creator. That wasn't even a word we had yet. I just wanted to make videos of me playing games with my friends. I guess that there wasn't really a moment of deciding I want to be a content creator. It was just, I've seen my friends making videos of us playing this game, and it's really fun to share that. I want to do it too. And at the time, it was just something I did as a hobby while I was going to school and while I was in college. And then YouTube took off when we didn't even know for sure that it could become a job at all. I've been around a long time. I was at the beginning. Now you can look at people being content creators and be like, I want to do that. I want to learn all the things that it takes. I didn't have that when I started YouTube. That wasn't a thing yet. So we all just were messing around and we're like, there's this place called YouTube. Let's put it there. And it wasn't thought of as content creator. I didn't know the word content creator yet. I'm a grandma. What did I go to college for? What didn't I go to college for? What's the order of events? Undeclared at first. Did 2 years of all of my general education courses and then was done with that, so I had to declare a major, and they make you do that by junior year anyway. Declared biology. 1 week later, dropped it and declared geoscience. Did that for 2 years. But in the final year, becoming part-time and also working. I was working 2 jobs already, actually, at this point, but switched to part-time and then dropped geoscience for English and then went to school every other semester, only doing like 1 class each semester. And then tried to declare digital media. They wouldn't let me in the program because by this point I did so many things inconsistently that my GPA wasn't great and they wouldn't let me in. And I was like, hey, I'm already doing YouTube and it's doing really well. By this point in college, when I wanted to declare digital media, I had 300,000 subscribers on YouTube, so not nothing. And I was like, hey, I'm already kind of doing it. I just would love to have the education now and the degree. And they were like, well, maybe you don't need that. And so I dropped out of school. And honestly, they didn't even mean it in a mean way. They were right. They're like, if you're already doing it, maybe you don't need, because they wouldn't make an exception. They refused, but they were like, maybe, you're already doing it, so maybe you don't need school. I was like, you know what? You're right. And they meant it in a genuine way, not even in a kind of like mean, backhanded kind of way that like it could have meant. I am a girl boss. And I do believe, and you know what? No, I don't. I don't believe that they've never made an exception for someone with a lower GPA than 3.0 to get into the digital media program. But 300,000 people wasn't enough, and that's okay. Honestly, I don't even know what I would have learned in those courses it would have been just very broad, like broadcast and communications kind of stuff. So it honestly wouldn't have helped much anyways, I think. Could I have a donation? Well, I guess it is a donation, but you gotta show them some money if you want an exception. They're not supposed to do that. But we all know they do. Is there a specific person who inspired you to be a streamer? Same answer as before, kind of. Nope. It wasn't really a thing. When I first made my Twitch channel and did a stream here and there, ages ago. Now we know 10 years ago. It was just kind of like a thing that me and my friends, we learned about while we were also doing YouTube. We were like, oh, we can live stream the games that we're playing? Okay. There weren't like streamers to be inspired by yet, really. Not other than just my friend circle who inspired me very much. And I wasn't even a streamer. When I would say I became a streamer is when Facebook gave me a contract. And so they paid me to be a streamer on their platform. Did that for 1.5 years. And then I was like, I like doing the streaming thing. Me and Facebook didn't work out. And I came here. And now I've been here for exactly 2 years yesterday. But Facebook is the reason I even would ever call myself a streamer. Before that, I didn't really do streams much. I only did YouTube. But thanks to Facebook, I became a streamer. And now we're here. And we started from the bottom. Now we're here. I should add that to the list of questions never to ask a streamer. Don't ask who they're still friends with. Don't get too nosy into relationships and friendships for streamers. That'll be added to our list of things not to ask. When did you start streaming YouTube? Again, YouTube was 15 years ago. Twitch channel was 10, but I only started streaming 3.5 years ago. I couldn't remember the added up time of 1.5 years on Facebook and 2 years on Twitch. It's been almost 25 years. No, not combined. It's not 10 plus 15. 15. Okay, I was like, I have not been doing this since I was 3. Oh, man. Facebook streams were so fun, although I feel like you had a harder time telling people what you didn't like during the first month or so. It was also just, I had never streamed in such a consistent streamer way. I would not have called myself a streamer before that at all. I didn't do it very often. But then to become consistent in streaming and not really know what it was like to be a streamer, yeah, now I'm not afraid. Boundaries is good. They're healthy and important. Came out the womb doing YouTube. I was born to do YouTube. Imagine starting at 20. YouTube wasn't even around yet. 3-year-old Shubble was so good at Minecraft. Learned how to talk, started streaming. Weren't platforms for it, did it anyways. My family did get a video camera. That was a very exciting moment. This is gonna really make me seem old, but I remember when our family got a video camera for the first time because they were expensive. And God, was I such a ham in front of the camera. I was a big goofball, kind of an extrovert of a kid until I got bullied. I was an extrovert until I got bullied in grade school. I would ham it up so much in front of this video camera. I was also such a class clown. I was not afraid to stand in front of the room in class and be a clown. I can't imagine me doing this now at all. Even in front of my own friends, I will get a little bit, I'm nervous. I got anxiety. But before grade school, I was such a ham. I was such an extrovert. I was such a clown. No fear. And then I got picked on. And then I got bullied, and none of that, and then it was never the same. The Fire Nation attacked. Mega Man. We want the chill vibes. I went from being able to stand in front of my classroom and dance as a joke to make people laugh to being just so terrified to do a public speaking class in college as a full adult. Because it was required, full adult, 19. Still teen, still young, am adult. I had so much anxiety doing that. That's the effect you can have on people. That's why we gotta be careful what we say sometimes. Use our words very, very, very carefully. Especially if, the good ones can build people up so much, but the bad ones can tear people down even easier. I'd say now I'm more of I went extrovert to full introvert to, I'd say ambivert now. Because I do love my time on my own. It is a big thing for me to recharge by going home and just kind of decompressing from being around a lot of people. But then also when I'm around a lot of people, I like if I'm feeling really on it when it comes to like cracking jokes and stuff, I like the attention. Is that not the most Leo thing? But not in a bad way. But I am very much like an extrovert. I'm pretty confident around groups of people, especially if I know them and I'm feeling pretty funny. I think I might be funny sometimes. When I'm around people, I feel like an extrovert, but I have to go home after. That's so Leo of you. I like making people laugh, though. I don't like attention for selfish reasons. I like being able to make a room brighter and make people laugh and help people have a good time. Especially if the vibe of the room is struggling. Especially if you're in a group, you ever in a circle of people, and you're trying to talk, but like you're not feeling like people are paying attention. You love to be the person to be, I'm staring at you. I'm making sure I'm listening. I'm making eye contact. I used to be bad at eye contact too, but I'm making sure even if no one else in this circle is listening, don't stop telling your story. I'm in. Tell it to me, even if I'm the only one. I want to make everyone else having a good time, but I'm not always the most confident doing that. Sometimes I need somebody else to do it for me. But if I'm feeling confident and brave enough, I like to do it for other people. And I like attention. Isn't it worse when you start to tell a story and you realize no one's really been paying attention, so if you just stop and not finish it, no one notices? It's the worst. Also, if someone mentions something but then gets cut off, to come back to them and be like, what were you gonna say? Although I had such a hard time remembering even what I was gonna say, I'm not always the best at that. Archon Wolf, thank you for the Prime. I really appreciate it. Dude, especially for the people who are introverts, when they decide to chime in and like tell if they're excited to talk and then they get shut down. Oh, it's the worst. I've been that person. That's why I call me an ambivert. I can do both. But definitely always gotta come back home after all of it. I come and I cuddle my cat and I say, me and you. That's my thing. When I'm having a hard day, or it's been an exhausting day, or I'm having a lonely time. Pandemic hat, you had a few of those. I would always come home or come into bed, grab my cat, and I'd say to her, me and you. It's me and you. We'll get through anything. Me and you against the universe. Me and you, being me and Star-Lord, are the universe. NZ Jester, thank you for the 100 bits. For the hype train! Thank you. I notice you doing that in VCs when with people being talked over. Sometimes I forget to try and be mindful of that. And so I actually didn't know if I do that or not. I'm glad to know I do. I tried to like make an effort to do that, especially in person. But honestly, I sometimes forget in Discord calls, or I don't have the confidence in the moment to do it. And then sometimes it happens to me. But I'm glad to know at least it's been noticed that I do it for people sometimes. Especially for the girls. Honestly, it can be really hard. Because sometimes ladies have been in their lifetimes pushed to a point where they want to, they make themselves smaller. They make their voices quieter. And I really want to try and help out. I'm a loud lady. Lucky Clovers, thank you for the 100 bits. Brooke, thank you for the 100 bits. Need a little boost? I'll help. And Among Us, you do it often. I'm proud of myself because I didn't know. Lots of us got little voices. We're just a little, you know, like this, all scrunched up and nervous sometimes. This is not the same vibe as before. There we go. There's some wild cards in this playlist. Oh boy. Hot Wheels, thank you for the 100 bits. Carrots for Crunch, thank you for the 100 bits. Especially in a game, if somebody has a question and it's a game, if they're new to, like, if it was Among Us or Risk or something and they're new to the game, and I know the game really well, then I really like to make sure I can be the person to be like, hey, here's the thing. I tried to do that in Risk, and I was wrong about fortifying, because me and Joey and Megan playing Risk always thought you could fortify across the board all over the place. Apparently you can only do one. I didn't know that. That was confusing for everybody then. Your old bullies are definitely sobbing right now. They're the ones that made me feel like I needed to be small and quiet, because they said I was annoying. Well, surely if I stayed that way, I would not have become this. Would have never been a streamer. Would have never made YouTube videos if I kept myself small. NC Jester, thank you for the 100 bits to complete this hype train level. My beloved chair is gone. We're going to be very nice, though, and welcoming to the new chair. They don't know anybody yet, so be nice. Now you're definitely helping show a ton of teens in different ages feel comfortable and be confident. And that was the other thing. I think I said this once in a stream. If I could help other people do it sooner than I figured it out, so they can start doing it earlier on in life and live happier and more confident, I'm going to try. I wish I'd figured it out way sooner, but I figured it out now. Let me try and help you get there a little quicker so you could live your best lives and your truest selves ASAP. Our only hope Pun, thank you for gifting 5 subs. Thank you so much for the gifted subs. I appreciate it. If that was the only thing that I could do, if it's the one thing I'm good at, so be it. I'll keep doing that then. If I can, I hope. I'm not good at anything else. I would say bullies are scared of your potential. There's usually a little aspect of jealousy in most cases of bullying. Just something. And also just a little of their own, you know, issues. But that's for them. You figure it out. Don't make your issues my issues. Are you okay? I'm great. But then at the time you're being bullied, you're like, what could they possibly be jealous of me for? Because you've already been beaten down. So you're like, there can't be that. Must just be me being a problem instead. Well, what are your thoughts on Australia? Love to go back one day. It was lovely. I was in Melbourne. I really liked it, and I didn't see a single giant spider. So I liked that. The I'm great sounded like you're crying inside. You know what? Today, no. Maybe other days, but not today. He's speaking an Australian accent. No, I only can do a New York one, and maybe a Southern one. I could do Southern. I think any American can do like a Southern one-ish. I love hearing non-Americans try to do an American Southern accent, though. They're usually really bad. You like Wawa? Haven't been in a really long time, but yeah. I'm gonna go pee. I'm gonna do a real quick pee break. And I'm gonna... Who said they have hiccups? And now I have hiccups. I'm gonna fix this because it's bothering me. I will be... right back. Hold on, I'm back because the video just changed and I started seeing a man playing guitar and I just... It's the same one. It's the fourth. Okay. What is this? Okay, this is not even... We're going back to the top of this playlist. This is a challenge. This is a chip challenge. What happened to the vibes? Okay, back to the beginning. I'll be right back. Oh man, I'm sorry I didn't leave you with the chair to get to know them better. I didn't even think about that. Hello? Oh, dude, Jack, I just chimed into the chat. Jack Manifold is really good at some American accents. He's really good at, like, New York, or I can't even tell, is it Boston? I'm not sure. He's really good at that. He's pretty good at some American accents, actually. What did you do in Australia? I went to A couple different gaming conventions. I went to PAX Australia. Now I can say I've been to all the PAXs. Are we naming the chair? The other chair didn't have a name. We didn't name the other one. Should this one have a name? Have you played Spiritfarer? No, but it is one of the games on my list that I really wanted to play. Disco Spider, thank you for subbing for 10 months. Thanks for subscribing. Boop, boop. There we go. We're very close to our goal for the month. That's really neat. You get a little blown kiss if we hit it. Yeah, I kind of want to do Spiritfarer because it seems like it'd be a really cozy game. I will cry. But, you know, I do really want to play it. It seems really, really sweet. Henry? Did everyone agree on Henry? Okay. His name is Henry. Sure. Oh yeah, Unpacking was one people told me to play. I was thinking about that today, and I was thinking about maybe Softcrest today, but I decided on just chatting today. A Short Hike is a very cute little game. What are the other games that were really cute little games that we already played? Child of Light is really, really good. Ori and the Blind Forest, 1, and I haven't played 2 yet. And Rhyme, I thought was a really good game, but that one's really sad at the end. Sapphire Knight, thank you for subscribing. Thanks for being here. To the Moon, I've never played, but I heard about it, and that one is big sad, I think. I think I've been told it's big sad. I need to move this coffee away from me because if it's next to me, I'll sip it and I don't even like it. So I'm gonna put it really far away. It's not big sad, it's big emotions. Oh, okay. Oh no. I do cry easy though. It's just the way I am built. I cry so easily. I've cried so much in Queer Eye. So many things. Any plans for cozy Overwatch? I haven't played Overwatch in ages. I think my days of Overwatch might just be behind me now. I just don't see me playing it again. None of my friends play it. I haven't wanted to play any competitive seasons. I think I might just be done. I don't know. I was good at it, and it was fun. And if any of my friends were ever like, hey, I'm playing Overwatch out of nowhere, I would join them, but it doesn't happen. No one is playing it. I've tried to make people play with me, and they usually were just like, nope. Valorant I would play if I had people to baby me at the beginning, because I've never played it before until I feel confident enough and good. But I don't have a group that has been playing. I do need a shooter, though, because now I'm just out. I don't have any more. I think at 5 I'm gonna go, which is in 20 minutes. I think that'll give me plenty of time to be ready and extra time to make sure I can park where I'm going. Let me check how far it is, actually. Let me check now. Oh, we're back to the beginning where those, like, high notes were just killing me. Let's see. Let me punch this into my GPS. I live a little bit out there. Out the way a little bit. Lenny Leonard, thank you for subscribing. You know what? I'm probably actually going to wrap up in about 10 minutes just to be safe. Yeah, because it's going to be rush hour. So let's start winding down. Thank you guys, everyone who subbed today and hung out. And thanks for introducing the new chair to the stream and being welcoming of it. I was struggling building it this morning. It was a struggle. Miss Corona, bring it in for a hug. I think it has gotten too warm in here now. I just realized. I am no longer cold. I also put socks on, which I almost never do. I hate socks when I'm in my home. Am I the only one? I hate wearing socks in my house. I must be barefoot in my own home. I am wearing socks right now because I was cold, and it will help big time if you're really cold to put something on your head and your feet. So when I'm really cold and I don't want my heat blasting, I'll just put on some socks, and it actually helps a ton. But I don't like wearing socks in my house. I don't like wearing slippers either. It's barefoot or bust. But then I find out really quickly where Star-Lord has tracked sand. And it's everywhere. Spoiler alert, it's everywhere. I do not know when the next Phasmo stream will be. The next week, everyone's schedules are pretty busy, so I think it won't be happening before I go there, but it could happen while I am there. Autumn, thanks for subbing for 2 years. Our 2-year anniversary only just happened yesterday. Thanks for subscribing. Now you got one of them fancy new 2-year crowns. How many weeks till you go back to the UK? Next. That amount. Next week. What am I hearing? Star, are you scratching on stuff you're not supposed to? Okay. Oops. Oops. And with that, I'm gonna go pick somebody for you guys to raid, because we're gonna go. I gotta go. I will be live tomorrow. I'm not sure yet what we're gonna be doing 100%. I think maybe Empires, but I'm not gonna hard guarantee that. That's all you're giving us. That's all I got. I will be streaming when I go. Don't worry. I won't disappear again. And I got videos on the way too. I'm so excited about the Risk video. It's gonna come out Wednesday. Wednesday. I'm gonna have you guys read Kara. I was talking about how she talked me into like very seriously considering LASIK when I thought it was just not possible. Too spooky, but so quick and easy actually. Go be the absolute nicest people in her chat. If you don't know the rules, ask the mods, don't break them by accident. And go in there bringing your good vibes. And thank you for your good vibes here today. I do not know what time tomorrow, because I never stream at the exact same time. My schedule is somewhere down there in the about section of stuff. Thanks for the vibes. I'll see you guys all tomorrow. Bye, everybody. Bye. Hey, what are you doing here? Hey, what are you doing here still?